Mike Donahue, only on Coin 6 News. People you know.
The hills are alive. The Hollywood Hills, that is, because they are the home of the Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn. Tonight, from Politically Incorrect, the controversial Bill Maher. And we're going to settle the controversy. And from the King of Queens, Leo Remini. Little ball of fire, Leo Remini. Plus the freaks and geeks from the Jim Rose Circus. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Craig Kilborn. You guys are loud. You're loud. You guys are loud. Sit down. Welcome to your Late Late Show. My name is Craig Kilborn, and this is exciting. A Japanese drug company has invented a female condom. That's it. This condom is expected to be twice as effective as a lambskin condom, and 1,000,000 times more effective than what Japanese women were using before. That seaweed paper used to make sushi, you know, that stuff. We are going. It is Monday. Happy birthdays today. Happy birthdays in order for Old Dirty Bastard. That's right. That's right. Former Senator Bob Packwood turned 68 today. Thank you. Also celebrating a birthday today, Prince Charles turned 51. And, yeah, the prince spent the day riding his horse. But enough about Camilla Parker Bowles. I have just made a decision. I forget that. I have made a decision. We are friends. I don't do this often. We now are going to build a joke together, okay? I need your help. I just need you to shout things out. I need a, first of all, a certain type of person.
A man.
I like a man, okay? A man. Where is he going? I need a plate. Where's he going?
Right to hell. To the supermarket.
To the supermarket, okay. What does he buy?
Condoms. A single bar of soap and a tube of toothpaste, etc.
Okay. Single bar of soap, tube of toothpaste, etc. All right, here we go. We're building it now live. This is it. Okay, good. A man walks into a supermarket and buys a single bar of soap, a loaf of bread, 1 tube of toothpaste, TV dinner, and 1 can of soda, okay? The woman behind the counter says, "You must be single." The guy perks up and says, "How'd you guess?" And the woman says, "Because you're very ugly." Here we go. Oh, boy, I tell you what, last week we were in Los Angeles, and the big decision was made. We are now permanently doing our show from L.A., baby. Yeah, yeah. We're here. One of the advantages of doing the show from Hollywood, the great guests, and look who is on the show tonight. First night, we're in L.A. for good, and we've got Bill Maher here. That's right. The very controversial Bill Maher. We're going to take a hard look at Bill tonight in the show.
Bill Maher. Who is he? Talk show personality, environmentalist, business leader? If you listen to Bill Maher, he'll tell you he's all three. But would it surprise you to know that Bill Maher is anti-consumer, anti-Nielsen family, and pro-anti-environment? Ask yourself, do you really know Bill Maher?
That's right. That's right. Later in the show, it's an in-depth piece on Bill Maher, but I believe, and I've seen it, it's a fair piece, okay? Also tonight, from the King of Queens, Leah Remini. Now, Leah is not controversial, but to me, she's confusing. I'll tell you why. I can't figure out if she is a little firecracker, a spark plug, or a little pistol. You know what she looks like, right? Tiny little girl. Who thinks she's a firecracker? How about spark plug? There we go. That's what I like to hear. We also have, I have an important announcement to make. Coming up next week on Thanksgiving Day, I'll be attempting to make television history once again by breaking my own record for the 1-minute Zoom. Okay, I'll be going for a minute 5. Minute 5. Do you remember it was August 4th, 1999, this past summer, when I set the record that we had on the show, we had on Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas on that show. That's when they met. And here it is. This is what happened. There I am talking to Tracy, our cameraman, and I believe he's still wearing the plaid shirt. He wears that a lot. I'm explaining how it works, and then it's me showing him how the camera works. And he's going to be the one doing the Zoom. And then there, of course, is the Zoom. There's Trace. There, look at this guy, this guy. You'll see him later in the show. He looks kind of weird, doesn't he? There's Maddie. Look at Maddie. Assistant, okay? And there I am. And this is during the famous 1-minute Zoom. I'm going to try to go a minute 5. And then this, of course, is the celebration after we did it. So, next week on Thanksgiving, I'm going to go a minute 5 from the Zoom. Very exciting. You know, last week we had Cirque du Soleil on, and everyone was talking about it, and you guys want more is what I was told. And Cirque is kind of newfangled. I say, screw them. Let's get back to the purity of the big top. Let's get back to what we call the sideshow. And tonight, from Coney Island, we have a sideshow. The Jim Rose Circus, right over here. Hey, Jim.
Hi, Craig.
Jim, you look familiar. Weren't you Blockhead on an episode of The X-Files?
Yes, I am.
That you were on more than once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who are you, Jim Rose Circus or Blockhead?
I'm the human blockhead in the X-Files, and I'm Jim Rose in the Jim Rose Circus. And the human blockhead, Craig, has done, it's probably one of the first things a future freak would learn. We can start off with a spoon if you'd like.
Spoon in the nose, everybody. Here we go. Go right ahead.
Craig, where there is no brain, there is no pain. I was born with a silver spoon in my nose. Imagine what the doctors thought. Hey, look, I can get cable. There's Craig.
There it is. All right. Very exciting. Jim is going to be here with us throughout the show doing more spoon things. But this is what I'm excited about. Later in the show, from the Jim Rose Circus, at the end of the show, the Armenian rubber man is going to actually jump through this tennis racket. He is going to jump through, and he's about my size. He's not a small man. This is true. Later in the show, Armenian Superman, rubber man, is going to jump through this real tennis racket. Okay? Very exciting. Right now, let's check the news.
In the News is brought to you by Barf Bags, fine luggage from W.H. Barf and Sons.
Our top story in a segment we call Eye on Stuff in a Land Far Away, where people speak a totally different language from English. Students and police clashed in South Korea over the weekend, and many innocent buses and vans were injured.
Ow! Ow! God! Oh!
The protest culminated in a massive demonstration of peaceful student kicking. There was much more to the South Korean protest than just kicking, but I gotta see that kicking again, huh? The rioters were apparently reacting to the distressing news that South Korea had gone almost 3 days without a new riot. Reached for a comment on continued unrest in South Korea. CBS's Craig Kilborn had this to say.
Is South Korea south or north of North Korea?
It's very confusing. It's a good question. In other Asian news, Chinese and U.S. negotiators signed a deal earlier today that will permit China's entry into the World Trade Organization. The deal for China's admittance into the WTO nearly fell through when it was discovered that China was also being wooed by a rival organization, the WWF. There still remains one crucial barrier for the diminutive Chinese. They must be this tall to ride the wave of economic prosperity. Oh, it's time for our regular political feature, Countdown to the Day President Clinton divorces his wife and marries a waitress from Hooters. President Clinton addressed the captivated Turkish parliament today. Let's take a look.
On the edge of a new millennium, we have a rare opportunity to reflect upon our journey. Two nations that started in very different places with a shared commitment to democracy. We now must forge
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing up tonight. On Saturday night, Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The decision was unanimous, despite the fact there were no knockouts. The fighters each grossed $15 million, although after paying their entourages and promoter Don King, somehow Lennox and Evander each owed the hotel $6 grand. The start of the bout was delayed when the electronic scoring system malfunctioned, and it took Don King over an hour to fix it. Well, it is Monday, everybody, and if that isn't bad enough, it's time for our regular segment, Craig Makes Your Man Jealous. To all the ladies out there, and that's what you are, ladies, not girls or chicks. Ladies, I just want you to know, if I'm ever lucky enough to be your man, I'd never ignore you to watch the game. You're the only game in town as far as I'm concerned. Major strides were made in the Middle East peace talks this weekend. Here's what Yasser Arafat had to say about the developments.
كافة استحقاقاتها العارقة ولن نقبل بأي مساس.
Minnesota Governor Jesse the Body Ventura took time out to comment on the Palestinian leader's speech.
I don't condone it. I understand it. There's a big difference.
You know, In the News has many stars. Our biggest star, the Ewok guy, has a new challenger, the Manatee Lady. Will the Ewok guy maintain his star status or be replaced by the Manatee Lady? You decide. Here now is the Manatee Lady.
Does this look tell you how far I want to go with that one?
Okay. Here now, the Ewok guy.
They're expected to act like, put a good face on for the university and represent the university well.
It's the Ewok guy. He's your winner, I think. I believe. Singer Petula Clark is 67 today. She plans to celebrate somewhere downtown. As we reported in our award-winning monologue, Prince Charles turns 51 Sunday. Charles spent much of the day unsuccessfully trying to exchange the shirt his mother gave him for the gift he really wanted, her job. There's your news. We're back with Bill Maher. Check out the spoon right over here.
The Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn, sponsored by Winter Fresh Gum from Wrigley for icy cool breath that lasts.
It's a blistering 98.6 degrees inside your mouth. Yeah. But inside a Winter Fresh mouth, tastes much cooler. Yeah. Winter Fresh Gum from Wrigley's. Icy cool flavor. Icy cool breath that lasts. And lasts. Get Winter Fresh Gum from Wrigley's for icy cool breath that lasts.
Contrary to some opinion, e-commerce isn't just about selling things. It's about connecting people in business. To their customers, yes, but also to their partners and colleagues, and to anybody else that makes business go. At Microsoft, we've helped thousands of companies build e-commerce solutions easy enough for any business to use. Because if everybody's connected, business works better.
Enterprise rent-a-car. Ellie's renting again. And Enterprise picked her up again. She said Enterprise picks her up free. Free? Free. Now that makes renting easy.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
You guys want cookies?
Yeah.
Warm, ooey gooey Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies. Make their day the Doughboy way.
On America's #1 action drama, is the officer in command of the war on drugs a smuggler himself?
You were observed last night with a known drug dealer.
All new Jag CBS Tuesday.
Remember when it was easy to meet people? You could strike up a conversation, easily impress someone, or share a ride. But now you're busy at work. There's chores to do and, ooh, those dance lessons. To meet people the old-fashioned way, just call the Portland People Store. Dial up our free 24-hour automated voice line and listen to single men and women describe themselves. Discover a very private way to meet nice people. The Portland People Store. It could happen to you. But you've got to call right now.
American Home Furniture, now twice the size to serve you better.
Announcing the grand opening of our Delta Park store. The event is so great that we're celebrating at both stores, Tualatin and Delta Park. Stop by either American Home store today and find the Northwest's absolute lowest prices on famous name brand furniture.
Plus, American Home is offering 12 months same as cash. Yes, that's no interest for 1 full year.
So come celebrate with us today at American Home Furniture. Conveniently located at I-5 at the Tualatin exit 289 and now our new store at Delta Park.
Who are the people of Coin 6 News? They are the people you see. They're also the people behind the cameras. And most importantly, the people who watch. These are the people who have made Coin 6 Station of the Year for the 2nd year in a row. Thank you for watching Coin 6. People make the difference. Celebrate 2000 with Coin TV 6.
Welcome back. It's a big week here in Los Angeles. Tomorrow we have Serena Scott Thomas, one of the James Bond girls, and the Eurythmics tomorrow on the show. Thursday, Christina Ricci. Friday, the Violent Femmes. It doesn't get any bigger than Wednesday. Merv Griffin. Very excited. Let's check out the Jim Rose Circus. What are you doing now, Jim? What do you got for us?
You know, let's just accelerate, Craig. Let's get rid of the spoon. Let's go to a nail and a hammer.
Right through the head. Here we go.
Right through the head, Craig.
Let's see that. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's good. There's your entertainment, everybody. That's good. Good. That's tonight throughout the show. As I mentioned at the top of our program, my first guest tonight is highly controversial. He's been the host of Politically Incorrect since 1994. Let's take a closer look at Bill Maher to find out more about who he is and why he has so many people riled up.
If you think you knew Bill Maher, think again. Bill Maher claims to be a man of the people, fighting for the little guy. Yet in 1994, he raised taxes on the working poor while giving his fat cat friends in Washington an across-the-board pay raise. Bill Maher claims to be ridding Washington of special interest groups. Yet he voted for legislation giving lobbyists special parking places, which make it easier for them to harass your representatives. And most shocking of all, Bill Maher claims to be pro-baby panda, despite the fact that a company secretly owned by Bill Maher hunts down baby pandas and turns them into exotic panda burgers for white-collar criminals who have gotten off with light sentences. Thanks to who? You guessed it, Bill Maher. So, Bill Maher, which is it? Man of the people or panda-hating fat cat? Paid for by Americans in favor of truth.
Here he is, Bill Maher! Again, make yourself at home,
we
as
went
always.
through that last time.
Is any of that true?
What was that?
I don't know. Is any of that true?
So you don't oversee the comedy yourself on the show?
Sometimes I do. That I should have. By the way...
I wasn't offended. I was confused.
Right. Here's the good news. I can take it out.
No, because we're talking about it now.
Okay, but then I can...
That would make me even later for dinner.
There we go. Let's talk about something exciting about PI.
You didn't shave.
I know. I'm a bum today. Isn't that?
Oh, what do you mean I'm a bum? Like you didn't plan it.
No. No, I do it once in a while. I was watching the Vikings beat Chicago in overtime, and it's very exciting. And I was too excited. I slept in, and I just got to the office late.
I find that to be a tremendous lie. You think it looks cool, and that's why you didn't shave. You're doing Don Johnson from 1985.
No, it would look cool in a few days. Maybe it's not, you can't see it enough. It's not visible enough.
All right, let's go to your question.
Yeah, I want to know about PI. You're going to New York.
Yes.
You're going back to New York.
Yeah, let me amend one thing. You said we started in 1994. Actually, we started in 1993.
Okay.
In New York. I've not been back there. I lived there for 3 years when we were doing the show there. Did not like it.
You did not like New York. You liked... Why do you despise... You despise New York?
I don't despise it. I have Bill Maher despises New York.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah,
Let's
you could
redo
put that in your other one.
And that's what it should have been.
No, I don't despise it, but I don't like urban living. A lot of it I can't put my finger on.
But let me ask you this. Any way you get Al Franken on as a guest in New York?
I think we have Al Franken tomorrow.
Really?
I think we have Al Franken actually for 2 days, because that's how much I like Al Franken. He's on tomorrow and Wednesday, and then we go to New York and we do our show from the set of The View.
Now, this is interesting. The View, are you going to be on?
We'll see.
Right. Is Lisa Ling going to be there?
Ling.
Isn't that the girl, the new girl?
Sounds like a panda.
Right. We should point out, the panda thing, you're actually a big PETA guy.
I'm a big animal lover.
Right.
Yeah, so that was...
That was wrong.
Well, I mean, it's not wrong. There's a difference between wrong and not particularly funny.
It was not funny. It was not funny.
But I mean,
but you do,
of all the things that I would not be, which maybe that's what they were going for.
Right.
Because I am a big animal rights activist. It's the thing that sort of people find to be jarring about my resume, because politically incorrect, they see that as somehow associated with being bad to animals, which is stupid.
Here's the thing. Bill likes animals. He just hates kids. That's true.
I don't hate kids. I just don't want to be around kids. I don't want kids. And I do not like the prejudice that this country has against people who refuse to spawn. You know, the national policy of this country is that kids are special and that they're our greatest resource. I promise you, our greatest resource is petroleum.
Okay. Plus, we have enough kids. We have enough kids. If Bill Maher doesn't have any children, there'll be enough anyways, right? Is that what you're saying?
What about you, Craig?
I love kids. I love children. I love children.
Really?
I love tall.
Do you relate to them?
I don't talk to them, but I don't. No, but I mean, half my audience is children. So, you know, hence I have to like them at this point. You have an interesting Thanksgiving show. Tell the people about that.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Did you?
We already did it. Because
you already taped it?
Yeah, we taped it because we wanted to do a show with 3 Native Americans. By the way, I asked them about that name, because that's a bunch of a politically correct mouthful, Native American. I said, do you bother by Indian? No, they like Indian. Even though it's a misnomer, it's a cool word.
It is.
It's a lot cooler to be called an Indian. Native American, please. Anyway, so they were cool with that, so I'll call them Indians. And then we had Ken Hamblin, who's a talk show host from Denver. And
wears the hat, the black guy wears the hat?
Right, the Black Avenger, exactly. And Ken's point to the Indians was, you lost, get over it. Which was a little controversial. My point...
Did they respond to that or not?
Yes, they did, and very, very well. But I was saying Thanksgiving in itself is a holiday we shouldn't really be celebrating the way we do, because we're celebrating this one day that we had with the Indians where we shared dinner, and then we went on for 3 centuries to kill them and wipe them out. It's sort of like a date rape of saying, look, let's concentrate on the nice dinner at the beginning of the evening and forget the rough stuff that happened later. So that's the Indians got to us.
That's on Thanksgiving night, so that could ruin it for a lot of us. Although it's on late, so we've already had our dinner, so...
It's ruined anyway. I mean, it's such a rehearsed day. You have to go.
We're going to do something. We're going to actually redo that piece about Bill Maher. We're going to have it next time. No, actually, you know what they said? I said, how'd it turn out? And they said, it's a good idea. It was okay. So it wasn't quite what we wanted.
I think it was funnier than they gave it credit for. They're staring at us, but you know, inside they like it.
Back with 5 questions, Bill Maher, right after
this. 69.
What are you looking at, cable? Shh, it's just getting good.
3 minutes a week.
Ah, DirecTV. Hey, everybody. This is Jim. Look, DirecTV's got all your favorite cable channels. Plus, now you get 2 free months of 32 premium movie channels, including 7 HBO, 4 Stars, and 5 Showtime channels with no long-term commitment. DirecTV. What are you looking at?
Do you want your parties to be really special? Try Rocher, the European speciality your guest will adore. Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, a luxurious taste sensation. It's more of a party with Rocher.
Don't get that, Frank.
Hello? Baxter!
Meow, meow, meow.
New Meow Mix seafood middles. Mackerel and tuna flavors make it taste so good. Cats ask for it. By name.
Domino's new Italian Originals Pizza Trio. Tender prosciutto, Italian sausage, spicy pepperoni. 3 authentic Italian meats, only $10.99. New Pizza Trio!
While some folks couldn't sleep, you were peacefully sleeping thanks to Simply Sleep from the makers of Tylenol PM. It's non-habit forming and eases you into a restful night's sleep. Simply Sleep.
New York City has been hit by a massive earthquake. I've got thousands trapped under their homes. Now, the people must count on each other to survive.
We gotta keep it together.
Get me out of here, Daddy. You have to trust me.
But the devastation
Aftershock
has just begun. Aftershock, CBS Tuesday.
Abused, abandoned, and neglected children need your assistance this holiday season. You can help through buying Kids for Casa holiday cards, which are handmade by kids for kids. Proceeds go to trained court-appointed advocates who work with abused children caught in the court system. Help an abused child. Purchase the Kids for Casa holiday cards at Fred Meyer, Norm Thompson, Hannah Anderson, and our children's store. Center 6, we care about the future of our children.
That's why Coin TV airs programs specifically designed to meet the education and information needs of children.
We provide television ratings at the beginning of every program to help parents decide what programs are appropriate for their children.
And News Center 6 details our children's programming performance in our quarterly report to the FCC, which is available for your review at Coin TV.
Because at News Center 6, we care about the needs of our viewers.
In an area known for its rain, a little sunshine can go a long way. The Sunshine Division provides emergency food and supplies to those in distress. Your contributions are the only source of our sunshine. Please donate to the Sunshine Division. Please help your Sunshine Division help others this holiday season by donating non-perishable foods in our food collection barrels. Your donations will be distributed to those in temporary stress and need. The Sunshine Division, emergency help for the needy.
Shirley Hancock, only on Coin 6 News. People you know.
You guys are great. Back with Bill Maher, and speaking of good audiences, you've got some coming up in Atlanta.
I am going back to the Punchline in Atlanta.
November 19th.
I first did it in 1982, Craig.
Wow.
And then I'm going on, there you have it there, the Comedy Zone in Charlotte.
November 20th.
On the next day, the Saturday.
You're always
it's a
working.
little southern swing, yes.
Here we
I'm
go.
whipping up an HBO special, and that's where I do it.
Very exciting. Time for 5 questions. We're combining geography and math. If you add the number associated with the San Diego Freeway to the number associated with the Santa Monica Freeway, what number do you get?
415?
Yes! Right, Michelle? You profess to know so much about the Beatles. Who did the Beatles first smoke pot with?
Bob Dylan.
That is correct. You think you know so much about politics. What position did Senator Bill Bradley play for the New York Knicks?
Forward, and but not power forward.
That's very good. Small forward. That's very
Small
good.
forward.
I was going to ask you to be specific. It was not power. Okay.
He was not a power forward.
You think you
Although
know...
Clinton is powerfully forward.
There we go. You think you know so much about breakfast cereals.
Does every question always start with you think so much?
Just the middle 3.
I see.
Yeah. Name the 3 Chex cereals.
I don't know anything about breakfast cereal.
That's what they said. They said you would not know this one.
No, I don't eat cereal.
Okay, rice, wheat, and corn Chex. We can't accept that.
No, because I didn't get it.
All right. No, we can't accept. I like saying we can't accept that.
Ask me about cocktail wieners.
That's the next time. Okay, ready? Finally, a rare live audio 5th question.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Bill. How you doing? I'm John Wells, the announcer for the Late Late Show.
Hi.
What do you say, man, after we're done here, you and I go cruise for chicks?
No.
That is correct. No. We just showed John Wells. Thank you for being here. Good luck in New York. And big hand for Bill Maher, everybody. We'll be right back. Thank you.
This Christmas, give her diamonds from Kay Jewelers. Diamonds hand-selected for extraordinary color and clarity. Like Kay's Diamond Solitaire earring starting from $99.95. With diamonds from Kay Jewelers, you will make her very happy.
Want a snack?
No time.
I'll be right back.
Pillsbury one-step cookie in its own ready-to-bake pan. Just pop it in the oven and eat. Cookies.
Cookies. Wow. All right, Mom.
Pillsbury one-step cookie. A great snack is just one step away.
Mom, that was fast.
Coolness, lasting freshness. Cert's Cool Mint Drops. Coolness outside, inside. A drop of Retsin for fresh, cool breath that really lasts. Cert's Cool Mint Drops, so you can keep your cool longer. Available in cinnamon, too.
A significant discovery in eye health may be lutein, a nutrient found in these healthy foods, perhaps as vital to your eyes as the beta-carotene.